joke, huh? Hey, yo, alright, it's tea time with Tony. Tony, what about it here? Today's tea is a green pomegranate raspberry. So delicious. Well, let's get on with the news. Been a lot happening. So, yesterday, right, Congress and Senate are voting on these new healthcare plans that people keep trying to push to them, you know? Well, they had two of them come up yesterday talking about government-mandated healthcare and government-controlled. The same stuff we've been talking about for weeks that we don't like, you know? Well, they vote them down. Even the Democratic head of the committee voted it down. Why? The guy says, because I'm not going to vote on something unless I already know it's going to get it 60%. Why waste my vote? Okay, I can see where you're coming from with that. I'm just happy because that gives us a little bit more time where maybe somebody can come up with something better, you know? So, enough about politics and healthcare plans. It's been getting kind of boring after all. Let's move on to sports. Yeah, that's it. So the Angels, right? The Angels clinched their division, okay? We're halfway to that freeway series I was talking about. You know, as long as they do good in the playoffs, which I think they will, but they're going to have to face the Yankees, so we'll see here, you know. And the Dodgers, these guys, 2.5 games in the league, can't even close out the regular season and clinch a division. These guys sit there and to the second worst team in the major leagues, lose 2 games in a row. The last one, 11-1. I don't care if some of your main guys are stuck on the bench and on the injured list and stuff, but that's just ridiculous to lose that bad to the second worst team in the league. Yeah, they made the playoffs still, guaranteed a spot, but come on, that's not a good way to start, is on a losing run, you know? So I'm not happy, because I kind of like the Dodgers, but we'll have to see. You know, maybe they pull it out, maybe they don't. Judged by their track record, I don't think they will. But they still got some time. Anywho, and moving on, in the what about it? You want to know what about it? I'll tell you what about it. Brett Farve, this guy, right? This guy gets up and throws a game-winning 34-something yard touchdown in the last 12 seconds of the game. Vikings are still undefeated. You know, a couple years back when the guy retired from Green Bay, everybody's like, oh, Brett Favre's done. And then he came back. And then he got hurt, so he retired again. And now he's back, and everybody's like, I don't know how good he's going to be, you know, just coming off this injured shoulder and all. Well, obviously, he's got to be somewhat good because they're still paying him like $12 million for 2 or 3 years, something like that, you know. So the guy's still worth something, and he's out there throwing these bombs still. So let's give it up for Brett Favre. And you have a good day, and that's what Tony thinks.